Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Spigen case for my Samsung Galaxy S21 right here. And this is one of the cases that I haven't gotten, even though it's one of my favorites from Spigen. It's going to be the Tough Armor case, and one of the main reasons I really love this case is because of the kickstand that this case has on it, which helps me in a lot of situations. You know, when I'm eating food, sometimes when I'm outside eating food, I really want to put my phone on a stand so I can actually watch something. However, that's not the case when you don't have this case or a pop socket on your phone, and so it gets really annoying at times. And this was one of the first cases that I had gotten from Spigen for any of my phones, and I primarily used the Tough Armor series on my S10e when I was using that, which was really nice, and I enjoyed that case a lot. It would give tons of protection since it is their thicker cases, and it would have tons of use cases with the kickstand. So let's go ahead and begin the unboxing. First up, if we check out the box real quick, we can see we have the Spigen logo branding right there, and then it just says something you want. We can also see the model and the version that you're getting. So we have the Tough Armor series, and then it's for the Galaxy S21, which I have. And the back right here, it just gives you some idea. It says slim, grip, and like protection and all that, so it'll protect your phone and whatnot. So it's basically like any other case brand's packaging. So let's go ahead and open this. There's a little pull tab. You just pull that out, and then you pull out the case. Now let's see if we have anything else inside of here, and nothing else. So pretty simple, like it should be. And we can see our case right here in this plastic bag. Let's go ahead and take that out real quick. And then there's also a gallium nitride. So if you guys do want a charger, you can go ahead and use this QR code right here. Let's go ahead and check out the other things. So we can see some the installation process right here. So it says we have to click this side, and whatnot. That's not really important. And then it talks about your kickstand. So some people, at least me, when I first got my case, I accidentally took off the kickstand because I like pushed it out, and there's nothing like that. The kickstand piece is very sturdy in its place, and the only way you can take it out is by removing the plastic layer from the hard plastic, and that's how you just push it out of its little slot. So it won't break easily. It's not connected to some special thing, and so that's why when you're using it, you won't break it, and it'll be as durable as you first got it for a long time, which is the case for me. And then it also shows you how to put it back in if you did accidentally remove it. It also shows you a little image of how you would use the kickstand. So not too important right here. And let's go ahead and check out the case. So as you can see, we have our case right here. There, I did get the black variant. They also have this gunmetal version. It's a little different color. I guess it's a little grayish color compared to the black right here. Personally, I do like the black more. I also do have a gunmetal variant of Spigen cases, and I really didn't enjoy the color on that, so I went ahead and got the black one, which looks very similar to the one I had on the S10e, which is really nice. If it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. So let's go ahead and check the insides. So they have done some upgrades right here. On my older version of this case, it wasn't like this. We didn't have these foam pads right here, and I guess this helps with extra protection and maybe heat dissipation, not really sure. I haven't read too much into it. But other than that, it does feel soft and nice, and this will definitely protect your phone. So if they've upgraded something, then it's going to be way better than the one I've had before, and that's definitely going to protect my phone even more. So as I was talking about the kickstand and how it comes off, you can see right here, this is where the kickstand is, and there's a little piece right here. So this case is two pieces. There's a plastic right here. You can see the soft plastic, and then we also have the hard plastic back. And so these two can separate, and you are able to separate it so it won't break when you do. And once you do, you can also take the kickstand off and place it back into where it should be. So everything looks great. The feeling is really nice. We do have this nice feeling back right here. It's not exactly matte, but it does have a matte feeling. It's actually very similar to my S21, so they might have done like a different kind of matte finish, but it still feels really nice. So let's go ahead and pop the phone in real quick. So all you gotta do is just pop it in like this, and boom. Right there, easy as that. Goes on really easily. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick. So our camera bump well, at least our cameras are perfectly secure in here because there is a big hump on top of it, so it will go over the cameras. And as you can see right there, the cameras are actually covered by the case, and that's the same case for the flashlight as well. So if you do drop it on the rear, then you will have no issues with it because it's a pretty large bump compared to all my other cases. And that's one of the other reasons that I really enjoy this case, because it basically just protects your phone all over and you will have no issues with it. The front portion of the screen, as we can see, it's a little lifted. If you're able to see that right there, it's a little raised up. It's pretty similar to all the other cases. I guess they didn't want to raise it up too much so it doesn't annoy you. However, I do have a screen protector on, and that still goes above the screen protector, so if you do tend to drop it on the front portion, your phone should be okay, unless you're one of the unlucky people and have a pebble of rock that's just standing there and you drop it onto there. So other than that, overall protection wise, they've gotten everything really nice. We also have our corners right here. They are made specially with shock absorption, so they do like these little slots and whatnot, and there's like a little area which is open inside of the case, so when you do drop it, it'll absorb it. I'm not really sure how it works, how the science works. However, I guess with that extra air and the air gap inside of there, it'll push the case instead of hitting the phone, and I guess it'll absorb the shock. But I don't know too much about that, so we can go ahead and skip that part. As all our holes, our speaker grill right here, it's getting covered by it. However, there is a little hump over it, so it'll go over the speaker, and so you won't lose any sound from this, and it's basically extra protection. You will get less dust inside of there. Not water protection, because that's pretty obvious, they wouldn't be able to cover up the speaker. However, from dust and whatnot, it won't directly just go inside of the speakers. On the bottom portion, we have our cutouts perfectly made for the charging port and also our speaker, and then we also have the corners with that shock absorption stuff. In our back, we have very minimal branding. It just says Spigen right there, and that's the kickstand, so that's really nice. I don't really love cases that have tons of branding on it. It kind of does annoy me a lot, so this right here is a really nice case for me, and the design, I really enjoy it. The grip of the case is really nice as well, because the power button right here, as you can see, it's a little different. They've added this pattern onto it, so you're able to grip it easier, and the clickiness of the buttons are really nice as well. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. As you can see, it's really easy to click and you put very minimal effort into it. So what I've noticed is they have actually improved the button areas where you click it, because before on my S10e it was a little harder. However, with this one, they've actually improved it a lot. It's very easy to click the buttons, which is really nice, especially when you actually have a pretty decently thick case compared to other slim cases. That's actually really nice to have, because sometimes you do struggle clicking the buttons. You actually have to put more effort into it. I don't know if that'll bother a lot of people, but it's just a little different feeling, so it might bother you. Other than that, the cutouts and everything are perfect. And let's go ahead and get to the kickstand. So the kickstand is one of the main reasons I really love this case, other than how it's actually a pretty decent amount, I guess it gives you a pretty decent amount of protection on your phone. Other than that, the kickstand is one of the main benefits of this case. So let's go ahead and check it out. All you have to do is just pop it out like this. This is the first time opening this kickstand, so boom. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy, pops back in. It just clicks in, and then all you gotta do is just pop it back out. You can go ahead and place it like this. So the angle like this is a little, I guess, it's closer to 90 degrees, so if you are laying down or whatnot, you could use this angle. And then we also, if we do put it down like this is like a 45 to 30 degree angle, so this will actually help you if you're sitting on a table or whatnot and eating your food and you just want to watch something as you're eating, let's say, cereal or whatnot, and so this mode is good for that. So, however, one thing that doesn't happen is it will not sit up vertically, because there is only one kickstand and it just tilts to the side and drops down like this. That really didn't annoy me too much. I don't usually put my phone in vertical mode with a kickstand. I have had the wallet cases for my phone, like the Moft wallet case, and I've generally never use the vertical mode because, I don't know, when I'm using my phone in vertical mode, I usually tend to hold it in my hand instead of just keeping it there. It just feels a little more comfortable. However, for horizontal positions, as I said, there is a mode that is closer to 90 degrees, so it'll help when you're just laying down and looking at the screen. And if you flip it around like this is closer to like a 30-degree angle, so when you're sitting down on a table and eating food, this will actually be a better viewing angle for you. So other than that, there isn't too much more to talk about this case. Overall, my thoughts on this case are still the same as the one I've had before, and from my experience with this case, I really enjoyed it. And would I recommend it to you guys? Yes, I would definitely recommend it. It doesn't have too much thickness to it, maybe a little thicker than the slim cases. However, this gives you the extra protection, and then it also gives you the kickstand, which has benefits. As I said, you can just place it down, watch something without holding your phone. And then the other part is going to be the, well, I guess it's going to be the protection, extra protection, and the kickstand. So other than that, this case is similar to every other case that Spigen makes. However, it's just a little better in my opinion. So would I recommend it? Yes, I would definitely recommend it for those of you that are looking for a case like this. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.